Hi guys, welcome to another video. Okay, so here is Leela. As you can see straight away, the first thing I noticed anyway about this figure is her hair is completely different to the other releases that we've had. There is obviously Leela as a single release, and there's Leela with Store. So this is our third Leela, I do believe. But we can't really get enough of Louise Jameson now, can we? Okay, so as you can see, her hair is a brand new sculpt. It looks absolutely fantastic, kind of different from the behind, but from the front it's just brilliant. Her facial expression or features are absolutely brilliant. This articulation, obviously 360 in the head. She has a little necklace on. I think that has something to do with the episode. It might not, but I think it has. And that goes all the way around. Obviously the detailing on that is brilliant. She is wearing a kind of short, well, very short skirt with a low cut top on, as you can see. You know what I'm talking about. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It captures what she was wearing in the episode because she was very low cut in that episode. Her legs are bare legs with no tights on or anything, and she has long boots that go just up under her knees. And the detailing on her boots is really good. It does seem that her legs are kind of bent, as you can probably see, but that is the way the figure stands. There is obviously articulation on the knees, like this, right angles, but there's also articulation, I think, yeah, on her legs there as well. Her arms, good detailing, obviously articulation, pretty much standard articulation with the arms with all the figures that we've had so far. She's got a little kind of like wristband that's, well, armband or whatever, with a little detail on. It's really good. And again, the same for this arm here. I guess it's supposed to be the same on each side, but my one is kind of paint blemished a bit on this side, but never mind. And she does come with an accessory. She comes with a knife, as you can see here, and she holds it rather well in this hand. The detailing of a knife is just basically kind of blackish brown handle and a silver blade. That pops in there quite well. So that's the Leela figure. She is really good. My favourite Leela figure that we've had so far. She does have a problem standing up sometimes, but she, you know, treat her kindly and she'll stand up every time. Okay, I'm now going to review the Fendahl. Alright then, so the first thing that I've noticed about this figure is absolutely gigantic. There is no end to what character options are going to do. This is kind of on a par with the Drashik that I have. It's absolutely huge, this thing. I'll explain the hole in a minute. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Okay, so first of all, well, second of all really, the first thing being that this figure is huge. The detailing on this figure is really good. You've got the kind of tongue thing here. Very hard plastic, there's no articulation. It's really just a very hard figure. I'm pretty sure this is kind of like made out of the same material as the Master's TARDIS from the Time Monster set. As you can see, you've got a tail. It's all painted kind of green with a brown wash, and it goes all the way up there, and you can just see just how long this figure really is. It is huge. It kind of reminds me of Jabba the Hutt. Like, from that angle, it kind of could be Jabba the Hutt. So I guess they've maybe used a sculpt or an idea of a sculpt from that figure, maybe, I don't know. On the back, it's kind of like got a caterpillar, like, green tracking up here, which is very similar to the Drashik as well. And obviously the inside, or the front, you've got the body, which goes down there. Now at the bottom, it is just a long kind of green colour. On this thing here, it's just like a load of numbers. It's just like a barcode, I suppose. And there's a hole here. Now I'm only guessing that this hole is probably here because it allows the figure to perhaps be pushed in a little bit. It's got a little bit of give. Doesn't squeak, thank God. Or maybe that's the way it came off the mould and it kind of just pinged off. I don't know. I'm not an expert on how they make these figures, but anyway, that's neither here or there really, because you can't really see it unless you kind of display it like that, and you wouldn't do that. So yeah, again, so the detailing is on the front is absolutely brilliant. If you can just pick up the camera like that, yeah, if you can just see his mouth and that, it's just fantastic. It kind of is reminiscent, to me anyway, of a tractator. I'm pretty sure of a tractator from the story of Peter Davison called oh, it's gone out of my head. Frontios, there we go. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a figure that's going to be released soon, because it kind of looks like a tractator-ish kind of thing that it might be. So I reckon Enemies of the Fifth Doctor set is going to have a tractator in it. That's my scoop. That's my idea. Yeah, so I'll just take you around the figure just to show you more detailing. It is absolutely brilliant. It's magnificent. It's definitely worth getting if you haven't. Well, I'm sure you haven't already got this set. It's only just come out, but definitely worth getting. It's about 35 quid. A bit expensive, but you do get an awesome new figure. I've said before, Image of the Fendahl isn't really the best story in the world, but you know, it's up there with like the Sunmakers. I don't know, it's not the greatest, but anyway. And now I'm going to quickly show you an up close look at the three little accessories that you get. The first thing you get is the skull, which is here, and as you can see, it's kind of a grey. It's very small actually, a very small grey skull, and on the inside there's like an orange light tinge, which you can see at the bottom there a bit, which makes it kind of glow a little bit, like in the episode. And it comes with a stand, and that's obviously what the skull stands on. It does stand on there quite easily like that. Obviously, when displaying these on your shelf, it's going to be on the floor, low down, so you might want to cut or on the box there's like a little stand, you might want to cut that out and use it perhaps. I probably will actually. That would be a good idea. So the detailing on the skull is really good. It's different to the first Doctor skull that we got. I thought it was going to be pretty much identical, so they've obviously, I think it's a brand new sculpt, if I'm really honest, so I'm really pleased about that. The stand is just kind of a big bit of silver. I mean, there isn't any detailing on it really, but it does the job really. It holds the skull up, if I can just steady my fingers. There we go, so you can see that. And finally, this set comes with a baby Fendahl. He is very, very small. I would like more of these. Maybe on eBay they'll be selling them separately, I don't know. As you can see, there's my finger, and it does just fit on, well, it's longer than my nail, but it's not very big, the tip of my finger. The detailing is just as good as the bigger Fendahl. It's just in a smaller scale really, with his little red mouth, tongue thing sticking out. It's just fantastic. I'm really, really glad I got this set. I know I've got, as I said, 2 sets, but I will keep one boxed. I'm not overly fussed about having more than one Fendahl, but perhaps the little ones I would like to have quite a few of them. That'd be cool. Kind of like Cybermats or whatever, aren't they really? But it's kind of crazy to think that grows into that, you know. But it happens. Okay, so that's pretty much my review of a set. Hey, so that pretty much wraps up the review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I think this could be the first review of a set up on YouTube so far. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that one. But if it is, then that's cool. I hope you checked it out, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I recommend you get this set if you haven't already got a Leela figure, that's definite. Obviously, it's brilliant for the Fendahl figures. If you have already got a Leela, then you may want to skip this set purely because you might not want to have like so many Leelas, and perhaps pick up the Fendahl singly on eBay perhaps. I'm not sure, it's up to you obviously, you're the guys with the money. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for now. I hope you've enjoyed my review, and I will be back with a review of the 7th Doctor figure, which a single release version, which I got the other day from Forbidden Planet. I got it boxed and unboxed, of course, and I'll be showing you that. So that will be my next review. And I also hope to be getting obviously the sets in March that are coming out. Emperor Dalek, Davros thing, and the Destroyed Dalek, and of course Perry and a Cyberman from Attack of the Cybermen. That will be good. And the other set that's come out obviously is the Keeper of Dragon set, which I haven't yet got, but I'll probably be getting it tomorrow, maybe the next day, so that might be reviewed if I get time. So thanks for watching, and take care. Bye for now.